Welcome to today's episode of the JWP podcast. Today, joined with Deven here for the second ever Gabe and Deven duo episode. And as you could tell from probably the thing going on the TV, maybe, and the title probably might help you. We're doing another draft today. Ooh.
Ooh, yeah, baby.
Been a minute since we've done a duo draft, because technically, as I was told by someone, the music drafts are technically still drafts, so those do count.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah, so I guess we haven't been doing those, but I'm like, the duo draft, it's been a minute. Been like, I want to say 60s, maybe 70, I think it was actually.
What was the last one, like the cartoon one?
Yeah, I think that was 70. But yeah, today we're doing the comic book abilities and items draft, and I'm a little excited for this. I have prepared for it a little bit here. I got some stuff cooking up here.
Yeah.
I did not think this through because now I'm realizing I'm playing this on my phone, but I have my notes on my phone.
Well,
All right. I guess the movie's gonna have to stop because I ain't gonna reveal my notes to Deven.
damn.
All right.
I mean, I won't look. I'll look at the camera.
Yeah. Could do that. All right. Let's see. So you started up with we're gonna go. I think we're gonna go. You want to go powers first? Yeah, I think we'll go
We'll do
powers
powers
first.
first. That's
Okay.
the one. That's the one I'm more interested in, anyways.
Is there one you wanted to pick first on first?
Yeah, only
powers or
'cause
items.
For powers, I want to. This one I want to pick first.
I want first pick too.
There's one
Alright,
power I
looks
no.
like-
If I don't get it, I know you're getting for sure.
So looks like we're gonna have to do the old-fashioned Siri flip a coin. What do you want? What do you got?
Heads.
Siri flip a coin.
Tails.
Easy money.
No, I don't
First overall draft pick goes to me, and this one off a rip. I knew this was my guy.
Don't do it.
Off a rip, bro. I was like, all right, number one, give me the speed force.
Damn it, dude, that's
Give
number
me the
one.
speed force.
I was like, stop.
Off a rip, I knew I wanted it.
Let me remove that from my list.
Yeah, that's just easy right there.
Yep.
All right, what do you got, Deven, for your first overall pick?
Oh, since Speed Force is gone, I'm gonna go with Darwin's adaptability.
Darwin's adaptability, kind of an ass power, but all right.
I don't think so.
All right, my next one. Let me see. What do I want to pick next? I gotta think about what you're more likely to take. I don't think you're gonna take this one, so I'm gonna go. I think there's a chance you take this one. I'm gonna go Plastic Man. Because I don't know if Plastic Man was in your rotation.
Yep, it was.
Okay.
I had a whole spill for him. I was like, I remember when someone told me like, who's my favorite DC heroes, and I completely forgot about Plastic Man. But now I gotta remove that from my list. That's the ability I also wanted. Being
Yeah,
able to control every molecule in your body is
Yeah, it's
crazy.
insane. Because at first I was like, I'm gonna go Mr. Fantastic, and I was doing this. I was like, wait, there's just a better version of him. Like, obviously Impossible Man too, but like, I don't
Plastic
want to be a
Man's
green alien.
insane.
Yeah. Oh, we should also say, if you pick someone's like ability per se, and their ability has like a downside, like Daredevil, you have to also get
Yeah,
the
the
downside.
downside.
You don't get to only get the positive.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
All right, you're just choosing things for my list.
Well, I'm thinking smartly here because like I have other options, but I'm like, I don't think Devin will take this one. I'm gonna take the one I think he'll take, and I knew you knew about Plastic Man and being
I love
crazy.
Plastic Man. I'm so mad I forgot about him when someone asked me that question. For my second pick, I will go with. I'll go with Professor X's telepathy.
Damn, that was my next one.
I was like,
that was the next one.
I can't let you get another one I want.
Oh yeah. Well, I guess to combat that, I gotta go Jean Grey's telepathy then. I just go bar for bar with you there.
Bar
I need
for
some
bar.
telepathy or at least some protection against
That's
it.
what I was thinking. I was like, Gabe's like trying to fuck my brain, but I need some type of prediction.
That's the main thing. I'm thinking. You also got to think about it's the same context of like the one being Tyler do, where it's like everyone else gets picks too. So you got to think about like I'm gonna be going against everyone else in the world, and someone picks some like mind control power. I want to have some like resistance to it.
Oh, so it's my pick now, right?
Yeah. I mean, off rip though, I think the speed force would help me because my mind's been going insane speeds, kind of like what I was saying for Jowp Gabe against like the Professor X thing. But yeah.
True. For my third pick, I think I'm just gonna go with. For a third pick, yeah, fuck it, I'll take it. I'm gonna go with Rogue's powers. Just her
Rogue's
power
powers.
to
Okay.
steal other people's abilities and stuff. Her main power.
Okay. By touching. You ain't never touching me. I'll tell you that. That's just off rip. You're not quick enough.
I don't know. Maybe I'll just adapt. Maybe I'll just simply overcome.
So I actually had something right next to Speed Force just in case you had the first pick and you took Speed Force, but I don't need it anymore, so I can take it away. But I'll give it an honorable mention when we finish here. I think next I need to worry about my defense a little bit. So I think I'm just gonna go. I don't think he's the best one, but it's pretty good, especially combined with everything else I'm gonna have. I'm just gonna take the Hulk. His regen is pretty insane as well.
Taking his regen, or just
yeah,
like,
when he turns into the Hulk, he regens.
Oh, you're taking this. Okay.
I'm taking the Hulk.
The Hulk?
Yeah,
Okay.
so I can become the Hulk.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
kinda crazy.
Yeah,
Alright.
and that's good defense. I think Speed Force,
Plus the whole thing.
telepathy, and I got the Hulk if I need be. And I still
Yeah.
got 2 more picks.
Alright, yeah, if we're doing that, then I'm just gonna take Shazam's powers. Just,
What? The wizard?
yeah, just the overall, just the ability to become like Shazam. Because that one power has multiple powers.
I guess.
Because technically the main power is summoning the lightning bolt
Yeah.
that transforms them.
Right. Shazam, taking all of Shazam's powers more like taking Shazam as a character though, because it's not like a
Well,
power. It's not an ability.
I feel like you make the argument.
That's like I
you're
can't
talking
take like Martian Manhunter.
about- Well, yeah, I was gonna make it was Martian Manhunter or Superman that I can see the argument for Shazam. The lightning bolt gives him all those abilities.
Yeah, it gives him all those abilities.
Yeah,
And
but
this
I'm
is an
taking the power to
ability
summon
draft.
the lightning bolt to transform me. That one magical spell that transforms him.
I don't know, man. I don't think that should count. I don't think so.
Why not?
It's just because it's very contextual to Billy of why it gives him the Shazam powers. Because not like that lightning bolt just turned anyone into Shazam. It's like the chosen Shazam and his family, right? Like he chooses the family. So I don't know. Like I think it requires more than just the bolt.
All right. Well, since I can't have that, man, oh man. Then I guess I'll just go with the negative Speed Force.
Bruh,
Yeah,
that's just a subsidiary of the Speed Force.
It's different.
It's
No,
not
it's different.
It's not different. It's a direct lineation of the Speed Force.
Don't matter.
It does matter. It does
They
matter.
can coexist though. Why?
They can coexist, but they can't exist separately. They have to.
They're not existing separately,
the Speed Force needs to exist for the negative Speed Force.
and it does
to exist.
because you have it.
Yeah, but that doesn't make it a different. It's not its own thing. It's like a trickle down effect of the Speed Force.
Yeah, and it trickled down to me.
That's not how it works.
Why not?
That's not how it works. You have to create the negative Speed Force.
Okay, then why can't I just do that then?
You gotta choose something different to create it. You gotta choose
Why?
like
You chose
intellect
the
or something.
Speed Force.
You gotta choose like IQ or something.
You
I didn't create
created
the Speed Force. No, the
What'd you
Speed
do?
Force already created. The negative Speed Force was created.
I don't know, man. I feel like the negative Speed Force should count.
Nah,
Nah.
nah. There's no way.
No way. Wow.
That's like taking like Kryptonian physiology.
I mean, I guess. I don't really have a lot of power, so I'll still go with Black Bolt's voice.
Okay. Can never talk though, like normally.
I mean, he still talks. He talks to people.
Not really. That's like after like years of practice, he can
Yeah, but-
finally tone it down.
Sure, but I still have Professor X's telepathy, so I can just talk to you telepathically.
When his power still work telepathically?
I don't think so. I thought it was his voice generates it. And I feel like he has a way to. I think no.
Well, because someone in the Inhuman. I think Lockjaw's a telepath.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think
he
you're
can
probably
make
right.
his-
Yeah.
yeah.
All right. My next one. I think this guy is just gonna. Actually, no. I'll save it for last. 'Cause I don't think you're gonna take it. I'm gonna take Magnetos. Magnetism. Metals everywhere. That's easy money.
Metal is everywhere.
Yeah.
Dang, man. I really want the negative Speed Force if he has the Speed Force. I might have something item related to it might help me. So,
All right. The flash ring. with the built-in speed force.
Oh, damn. Damn. You have some real power on your side. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I'm kind of goated right now.
Yeah, you're kind of him.
You're not really messing with me right now.
You're Himothy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not my item scary. I'll just go with the penance stare.
The penance stare?
Just,
from Penance?
No,
Marvel?
from Ghost Rider.
Ghost Rider?
Yeah, Penance's powers is like he has like energy manipulation based on his pain or whatever.
Some more Ghost Rider is penance stare.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know, just in case. I don't know. I thought you'd be some case. Just in case. I thought you'd be some bullshit. Like, yeah, you can't kill me. I'm like, nah, nigga, you gotta die. Give me your soul.
I mean, you have to look at me. You ain't gonna see me, bro. I'm too quick.
I don't know, man.
All right, and just to make sure that ain't nobody messing with me, my last pick, give me the mind of Batman.
It's not an ability, bro.
We said powers. We took
powers.
We took Rick's IQ and abilities as well.
We said powers.
We established IQ counted from the previous drafts. Watch the last drafts, Devin. It was established lore.
We said powers.
You can take IQ. It was established.
Alright.
Your last
yeah, that's some bullshit, bro.
Oh man, I just built the rest roster I could.
Yeah, you did. You did. If you're doing that, then I go with Mr. Terrific's IQ. Then was his name Mr. Terrific?
Yeah. I mean, I think I want to say Reed Richards or Franklin Richards probably would have been better.
Yeah, probably would have been, but
yeah. It's just some other things that were on my list I didn't quite go with was Wolverine's regen, because I already had the Hulk, so it was like, I have the Hulk on top of the Speed Force, so the Speed Force also gives you the accelerated healing, so I didn't really think I needed an insane amount of healing. The one I had in case the Speed Force got taken was Gateway's teleport. Gateway's an X-Men where, dude, his teleport low-key is like
Gateway?
the most.
I don't think I've heard of Gateway.
Dude, his teleport is like the most insane teleport I've ever seen. I mean, it's probably not the most insane, but from what I've seen in comics, it's pretty crazy. He can he opens portals to go wherever he wants, but he can also go through time, go through dimensions with his portals. So in one of the instances, he opens a portal to show. I think he's showing Rogue or one of the X-Men's to show what the mutants were doing back in the day, like in the caveman time. He was like, boom. He can just open portals just to look at stuff too. Like he doesn't have to actually go in through it. He can just look.
Oh yeah, that's insane.
Yeah, his teleports are insane. So he was the guy I was gonna take if I couldn't get the Speed Force because I need a movement, of course. Yeah. And I'm not going flight. Flight is ass.
Flight is ass.
Especially for you guys who are only gonna get one pick. If you take flight, that's tough. That's a horrible choice. Yeah. And what else do I have? I also had Spider-Man, the Spidey sense.
I had the Spider sense, and he started doing that nonsense. Though I can't waste a slot on the Spider sense. Someone else could have it. The Speed Force. I was like, oh brother.
That's what I was like. Do I need the Spidey sense if I have the Speed Force? Not really. It's sure I would. The Speed Force stacked on Spidey sense would be insane. It would be absolutely nutty. No one's ever touching me in their life.
Yeah, I have an item that could technically replicate what the Spider sense do, so I think I'll be fine.
And I think that was it for my picks, yeah. And then I just had other people's intellect in case you took Batman's IQ. I had Mr. Fantastic.
I didn't think about that because I was like, we said powers.
Bro, I told you. You watched the last drafts. We established. I told
you took Rick's IQ.
Yeah, well, I didn't take it. Tyler took Rick's IQ, and I had to take Jimmy Neutron because I wanted Rick's IQ. Yeah, I was like, I want Rick.
Neutron's not touching Rick, bro.
I know, but he chose Jimmy. He chose Rick first, so I had to go Jimmy. All right. Next items. Now you get the first pick because I had the first pick in the wet abilities, so you get first pick here.
Dang, there's so many. What should I pick first? I think right off the bat, I think I might choose. No, yeah, that's fine. I'll take Dr. Doom's armor.
Dr. Doom's armor?
Yeah.
All right.
It can do a lot.
It can. I'll take another armor that can do a lot. I'll take Iron Man's armor.
I'm gonna just keep it a bug with you. I don't think Iron Man's armor is keeping up with Dr. Doom's armor.
Don't have to. I have the Speed Force. Right. I have the whole. I don't have to. It's just something else to have.
True. All right, for my next pick, just in case, since you got all that power, I need to make sure I don't die too easily. So I'm thinking Spawn's symbiote thing. I think it's called Lisa. It's his cape basically, his thing that wraps around him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
What does it do?
Basically, I can make I can shapeshift I can basically make whatever I want to out of the cape, and I think it also makes it so I can't die to anything except holy weapons, because it basically makes me like to a health spawn.
Okay. Maybe.
If I remember correctly, yeah.
I'll let it fly. Holy weapons. Well, I got a holy weapon for you. I'm gonna take Mjolnir next.
Is that a holy weapon?
Yes, it's a godly weapon.
Godly weapons aren't holy weapons. All right, those are two different things.
I mean, they're pretty much the same thing.
Godly weapons are
Let us know in the comments. Do you think godly Mjolnir would be a holy weapon? I'm pretty sure it is.
I don't know. That's fine. Dr. Doom's armor could take hits from Mjolnir. I got force fields for that.
Yeah, I got the speed force to go through your armor too.
Is it going through my armor?
I can phase through it, so yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if it's doing that.
Also, did you take any regen in your ability? Do you have like any regen?
I think the spawn symbiote thing gives me regen abilities.
You said if it's not a holy weapon though, like.
Well, yeah. If you have like Mjolnir, you phase through me. Yeah, I think I'm GG dead. All right. But I didn't think you're gonna choose any holy weapons. I was like, all right, as long as he doesn't choose a holy weapon, I'm fine.
All right.
I guess I'll take the Eye of Agamotto.
Oh, that was on my list. Yeah,
it gives me like it
lets you like see through illusions and whatnot. I mean, that's really all it does realistically.
It does more than that.
It's the Eye of Truth. Because if you're talking about Doctor Strange Eye of Agamotto, it's just the Eye of Truth.
Yeah, like I know it does like see like through illusions, and I can't be like tricked or anything, but I think it does like a little bit more.
You might be thinking of the other three, but like the Eye of Agamotto, the one that Doctor Strange has, is just the truth one. Because Agamotto himself has like 3 different things, but like 3 different amulets. But the Eye of Agamotto is just the amulet of truth. I mean, I'm sure it does more than just see through illusions, but like that's its main thing is like the truth thing. So it's like you can't lie to him. Like you can't lie to the Eye of Agamotto. You can't trick him in any way. But I mean the stuff it doesn't like insane or anything. All right, off rip next. I think I'm just gonna go on where I'm at 3 here. So I got 2 more. Let's just have a little fun here, right? What can give me some fun? Give me the lasso of truth. It'll be fun. Just make sure I can keep everyone in check. You're not capping, right? All right. Do you have any intention to kill me? They can't lie.
True, they can't lie.
So I mean, I can just ask if someone picks some like crazy broken ability. I'm like, all right, what's your weakness? Easy money.
True.
So,
for my next pick, I'll take Silver Surfer's surfboard.
I mean, that's like reality warping. You're talking about like celestial level people, like
how that reality warping? He doesn't warp reality with the surfboard.
I'm pretty sure he can like travel through.
He goes fast. He's just a speed boy. He's not warping.
Okay, reality. I guess I'm thinking of like what he can do with the board. Can a regular person with the board do what he can do with the board though?
I have no clue. Right. I'm like, I have no clue. I just assume the board he just goes fast.
I mean, it probably does, but how are you gonna stick to it? Because the reason he can stick to it is because he's like one with this board.
Is that what it is?
I'm pretty sure because I don't think like Spider-Man. The last time I saw him, he had to like web shoot onto it or like use his sticky feet to hold onto it. I don't think normal people can just stick to it.
I'm a genius. I'll find a way to do it.
Are you? You're just
Mr. Terrific, bro. No, you're downplaying Mr. Terrific. I'm not gonna let you downplay Mr. Terrific.
You're just Mr. Terrific, bro. Like,
I'm not letting you downplay Mr. Terrific like that.
You're just some
Batman
black boy. You're just some black boy, bro. Batman's figuring it out. Am I right? Comment section. Y'all know what Batman's about.
I'm gonna say Batman said Mr. Terrific was smarter than him. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, but do you think Batman's losing the fight to him? No.
That's
Exactly. That's why I took his mind. Because I get that strategy, you get that detective skill, it's over. Alright. Items are a little hard because I feel like there's a lot of items I didn't need because I already had such a stacked power list. But let's see, what am I at 4 or is this 5? 1, 2.
That's a really good question.
This is 4. Okay, so I still have 2 more. Do I want to go with this one now?
Let me organize this.
Yeah, I mean, because I don't really need that. I mean, I don't really see what good that does me. I guess it's cool to have, but do I want it? No, I don't think I'm gonna take it. I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna go with the Green Lantern ring. Yeah.
Really? Why that ring specifically?
I don't know. Was it Hope, right?
Will.
Will? Yeah.
I think Hope's pink. Or is that
Batman? I got Batman's mind. That's like the strongest willpower you got right there. So yeah,
you're kind of right. You're kind of eating right now.
I also felt like the White Lantern and Black Lantern would have been too crazy.
Yeah, I would have.
So.
I thought about picking those. For my next pick, I'm gonna go with Excalibur.
What, King Arthur?
Yeah. I mean, it's Excalibur from the Marvel universe.
Yeah.
The sword, like the sword itself, grants you like a list of abilities. I think one of them makes me invulnerable. Let me see.
I mean, it's not like that good. The Marvel Excalibur ain't really that good.
You don't think
it's
so?
all right.
I don't know. People like Dr. Doom wants it. I don't know.
All right. I'm surprised you didn't get a ring. I thought you would have got a ring. Next thing I'm gonna go, if I'm gonna have the ring, I'm gonna need the lantern charger. So I'm gonna take the Green Lantern charger thing, so I can actually use
you can't.
ring.
Okay, I think if you got one, you got automatically the other one.
Nah. Because if you would have picked the ring, I would have told you that. I'd be like, damn, so how you gonna use it? Yeah. That's why I was hoping you would have picked the ring. Yeah. All right, your last pick, Deven.
Capable of being wounded. That's crazy. This is my last pick.
Yeah.
Oh my god, let me see. Well, since this is my last pick, I can't choose a ring because I actually was gonna choose a ring, but I didn't know there was a 2-for-1 or like a two thing. So, well, I'm not gonna lie, Gabe, you really cucked me when you said I couldn't get the negative speed force.
Did I?
Yeah, because I assumed you would get the speed force, and I was like, all right. I can just go with the negative speed force, so I can just at least keep up or do something.
I mean, negative force is low-key kind of better at certain points.
I mean,
it's better if you're a bad person.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of something like would let me keep up with that, but I can't even think of anything.
You said you had an item that would help you keep up with the speed force.
No, I said like at least. No, I didn't. I thought the Eye Agamotto gives you like sense awareness, so I was replacing that with the spider sense.
I mean, it probably does, but you were saying Spidey sense.
Yeah, right. That's what I said originally. I said it for the spider sense.
I think it does because I think that like goes into like truth, right?
I believe so.
Like that. Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie, for my last item, I did want to pick the Black Lantern ring. So I just become like a death builder. I'm like, all right, let me raise this army real quick.
You can still take it.
No, I can't. I mean, I can use it. I won't be able to recharge it, right?
Yeah, so you could use it until it's dead, and then GG.
GG's. Man.
Just take it, Deven.
I don't want it. I mean, I could take Odin's sword.
I don't think it's actually Odin's sword, isn't it? It's just called Odin's sword.
I don't know what it is. I remember while I was researching this, I saw Odin's sword, but like, the fuck is this?
Because I think it's like called Odin's sword, but I don't think Odin actually uses it.
No, he used it. He used it to fight the Celestials.
Oh, okay.
That's kind of funny. Like, this man just has a whole sword. Fuck yeah, I'll just take the Black Lantern ring. I'll just take it for now. I'll be able to use it for. Actually, would I need to recharge it? Because technically I can recharge it with death itself. Could I not?
I think it still has a battery. The Black Lantern one does. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but couldn't you like recharge it with the thing like it needs though? Because how does it always need to recharge its ring? He can always recharge it. Does he?
Pretty sure.
I feel like.
I'm pretty sure you need it.
Like I know you need it just in case, but I feel like you could like recharge it with the alternative.
What, with my hope or my will? I don't know. I keep saying hope is like blue, isn't it?
Yeah, I think hope's blue.
Yeah. I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I'm gonna look it up and see, but yep, it says all rings need periodic charging.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I'll do what I need to and then get rid of it.
And you're done?
Yep.
Let's see. There's an answer for it. Says how long? 24 hours.
All right. First 24 hours. I'm like I can't. You people who get powers. If you choose a good ability, I'm not fighting you. And when I do, I'm killing you, making you my slave. Frame 1.
But won't it like the use like after the 24 hours you won't be able to use them anymore, right?
I think I won't be able to use the ability to make them my slave, but they'll still be my slave though.
Doesn't that go into controlling them though? Because that's like saying like I could make the construct, but as soon as my thing's done, the construct's still there. Like I don't think it would work like that.
Yeah, you're
the construct would go away.
All right, then I guess I'll save it for a rainy day then.
What rainy day? Yeah, like,
it's a rainy
the
day.
Final Valley fight.
Final Valley fight. And since I have like Professor like telepathy, I'm like, all right, I'm just start searching for people. I'm like,
I got Jean Grey's telepathy. I'm like, what are you doing? And I got Batman's mind. It's over. I'm just gonna cockblock you. I'm like, I'll intercept your telepathic
wait,
waves.
you
I'm
tell
like,
me stop? Are you stopping me?
just derail you. Telepaths can derail other people. They can like push you away.
Like, you know who I am?
I'm Jean Grey. Yeah,
my telepathy's better than yours.
Okay, but I'm Jean Grey's telepathy, and I got Batman's strategic mind. I'm just gonna be like maneuvering you. I'm gonna be tricking you. I'm gonna be gaslighting you. I'm like, yeah, this is the guy.
I don't know, man. My telepathy dwarfs yours. I don't think you're doing that.
Nah,
you're doing all that.
It's not about just pure telepathy. It's about there's other things I can go into. I can implant memories into other people to trick you into doing things. You gotta think about like there's other strategies to it than just being like, oh, telepathy fight. Like there's more to it.
I think my armor protects me from that. From like my mind being messed with. Dr. Doom's armor.
I'm not messing with your mind.
What are you doing?
Messing with other people because you're trying to find people.
While I look into their mind.
Yes, because I'm implanting memories into their head.
How you know who's mind looking?
I can follow the path.
What path?
Professor X always know. They can always do that.
I guess.
What do you mean you guess? They do all the time. They're always like, not always, but like I've seen plenty of times where Professor X is like, oh, Jean Grey's over there, like in that person's mind, and vice versa.
Okay.
I think telepaths have an idea of whose mind you're in because they can like see it in a sense or feel it maybe.
But yeah, I'm really, for my main defense, I'm really just banking on my Darwin ability.
Also, I have the speed force, so I can just like mixed with the telepathy, I can probably find everyone's ability way before you can.
Oh, you could.
So I can find everyone's ability first. I'm like, all right, which ability is Deven most likely to take? With my Batman intellect, I'm like, all right, this is the one he most likely like. Boom, let me cuck him. Let me make this guy have some suicide bomb in his. So it's like just in case he dies, he has like the Daedalus C4 bomb going. He disintegrates. you can't use his body. He just disintegrates.
I think, yeah, what did he kill me? I would just sit there like, bruh.
It's not about killing you. It's about making you can't use the body. Yeah, he had to be a sacrificial pawn. I had to make sure. You gotta think. I'm thinking.
Wait, if he dies, I just bring him back to life.
I'm disintegrating them. It's not about killing. I was like the C0. I'm like disintegrating him.
C0.
He's got nothing.
Damn.
Or I can just like bring him into the Speed Force, and you can't get him.
You
can't get him.
I mean, I guess there's so many abilities. You can only kill so many people.
I mean, I have the Speed Force. I can just bring all the people I need to bring into the Speed Force. I'm like, all right, boom, Deven can't use them. I also don't think like I don't think that win con really helps you that much, anyways. Like I'm a speedster with the telepath, and I have the Hulk ability, and like I have so much. I can't see anyone having such like a crazy. I guess it'll stack up like the more bodies you get, but it's just like I'm way faster than them, so it's like does it really matter? I could just kill them instantly. Yeah, or put them in the Speed Force and trap them until I beat you.
Yeah, you could.
It's like I'm so much. I could also just make the speed remnant, like speed clones of myself. Go back in time, grab it. It's like then you're fight. I'm gonna pull a monitor on you, but like, do you want to? Hey, Deven, do you want to fight one of me or do you want to fight 5 of me?
I'm like, they're gonna see me then.
Like, there's so much stuff I could do. It's insane. The Speed Force is
absolutely broken. We should have banned the Speed Force coming into this.
Hey, you didn't throw a flag on it. That's on you.
Yeah, it is.
I'm just saying, I would have been petty. I would have threw a flag on it if you tried. but you didn't throw a flag. That's the rules. So you let it go. I'm sure Tyler would have threw a flag. I think Tyler would be like, hell nah, you're not getting no Speed Force. I mean, it is like, it's definitely the most broken. But you also have like, you have Spawn's cape, right?
Yeah,
so like we have other broken stuff. They're not like reality warping, but they're definitely broken. Like you have Spawn's cape. I think. I don't think Dr. Doom's armor is broken, but it's just really.
It has so many different like resistances and abilities.
It just depends on what iteration of Dr. Doom's armor you take. It's like yeah. If I want to take, because I took Iron Man's armor. If I take like Phoenix Buster, like yeah, it's different. Or like Odin Buster.
Well, yeah, but I know he has like different like broken like suits, like when he was like a god and all that. But it's like the base.
But his base suit isn't that crazy. It's more about like the modern adaptations of Dr. Doom that make him more crazy. Is what I'm saying.
Well, that's what I'm used to. I'm used to like the modern suit.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
it
does depend though, and the force fields aren't like that crazy.
They're kind of crazy.
They're crazy with him. They're not like crazy on its own.
No, those suits. They're
crazy with him. They're not crazy on their own. Dr. Doom also has like, I'm pretty sure he has powers himself now.
He has powers, and the suits amplifies his powers. But the suit itself has like other abilities and like powers as well.
Yeah, but as does like an Iron Man suit. But I don't think the suit is inherently broken to where it's like Spawn's cape. I think is inherently broken.
Oh yeah, it is.
But like I don't think Dr. Doom's armor is inherently broken. It's just a good armor.
Yeah.
I don't think it's inherently broken. I'm sure you could take like the one where he killed Odin. Yeah, that one's
I'm
pretty
not
broken.
taking. I'm not taking
Or the
that.
one where he one-shot Thanos. Yeah,
He
he grabbed his spine. Like, yeah, that
Oh,
version
no,
of
bro.
Doctor Doom is crazy. But I mean, there's also other things like there's a lot of items like I was just like I didn't want to take that because I feel like it would have been unfair. Like what's the all black, like the Necron, the sword that Gore has?
Oh,
Can't remember what it's called.
That was my list. I'm not gonna lie. It was between that and Excalibur. I took Excalibur.
Like I mean, I think one's better
is that
than
broken?
Excalibur.
Because all it does is like I just gave him the ability to kill gods.
But it also absorbs every god he kills powers.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so and you think of all the gods Gore has killed with that. He has like the ability of he killed the time god.
Because that's what Excalibur does. Excalibur allows people like it allows him to kill gods basically, like kill people that are like immortal.
Yeah, I mean when it came to swords, there was I didn't really think about Excalibur. I was thinking what's Dark Knight's sword called? The Ebony Blade.
The Ebony Blade, yeah.
Yeah, the Ebony Blade, but that has a downside, so I didn't want it.
Yeah.
I was like, if it has a downside, I'm not taking it. I was just.
But it allows him to cut through anything. I'm like, that's crazy.
Well, anything per se, it's taken with a grain of salt, but I don't know. It just I don't want to take anything with downside. I was like, I'm not going for anything with a downside. What's the other blade? I mean, Katana's blade is pretty ass.
That's the one that stores souls, right?
Yeah, that's all it does.
I mean,
there's another one. It's not the
So what's the I think I had it wrote down.
the Stormbringer. That's what it was.
Oh, the Bayleigh Bill has. Because that's his hammer.
That's Stormbreaker.
Oh.
Stormbringer.
Oh, Stormbringer.
That's a sword. Yeah. I think it's from. I don't know what this guy is called. I used to know his name because I remember whenever I used to pull like the book game, I always clicked him. I was like, easy money, like frame one.
I feel like I've heard of that, but Stormbringer? Is that not just another hammer?
No, it's a sword.
It's a sword?
It's this sword.
Oh, I see now. Okay.
Yeah. But this one also has a downside, the same thing as the Ebony Blade, where it's like it can like corrupt you and stuff. Same thing with the what is that?
It brings out like your malice.
What is the all black sword called? I don't know. I keep calling it the all black.
Talking about the Ebony sword?
No, the sword that Gore uses.
Oh, it's called the Necro sword. I thought.
Necro sword. Okay, yeah. Like that one, the same thing. It has the downside. Like I didn't want to take anything with.
I didn't know that had a
downsides.
downside. I thought
it
it was
slowly corrupts your mind as well, which would happen to Gore because Gore's not a bad guy per se.
He had good motives.
Yeah, he did, and then he just became slowly corrupted over time. Even the movie showed you that. Like the movie wasn't that good, but at least it showed you that part.
True.
Yeah. Other things, obviously, the Infinity Gauntlet. I was like, no shot.
That was on my list at first. I was like, if this nigga taking the Speed Force, bro, I'm taking the Infinity Gauntlet.
But I was like, obviously, there's a no shot on the Infinity Gauntlet, right? Like, there's no way that's
I was
fair.
gonna bring up, like, if we do choose the Infinity Gauntlet, could we do something like where we like split up the gems? Like, all right, we can each choose like an individual like gem.
I think if you wanted to take just one stone, I think that'd be fine.
Yeah.
But
then you said like no reality warping. I was like, okay, then I guess no Infinity Gauntlet. That's why I didn't bring it up during this episode.
yeah. Also, I was thinking about like I could rock the anti-life equation. If you were to argue hard enough about the Infinity Gauntlet, I'd be like, fine, take the Infinity Gauntlet. I'm taking the anti-life equation. That's why that was like my counterpoint to if you wanted to like fight the Infinity Gauntlet so bad.
What does it even do? Doesn't it just make me like
Makes you omnipotent? I'm pretty sure because that's what happened when he got it. When Darkseid got it, he became omnipotent, and he just won.
Oh damn!
That's the one where he just starts like destroying the universe, like the multiverse and stuff.
Interesting.
See, it's a formula that saps beings of their free will.
Yeah, I knew it did that.
Hope and freedom, and makes anything pointless.
Yeah, I think, like basically, I was about to say like it makes niggas depressed. Like you make me depressed, nigga.
Yeah.
I didn't know it made you omnipotent.
I mean, maybe it's just because Darkseid himself is already omnipotent, so maybe it doesn't. Maybe he just like awakens his full like power, I guess, when he gets it. I just remember how Darkseid was when he got it.
With that, you can basically control people like will to like fight.
Yeah.
Like no, nigga,
and then you would never beat me.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I also thought that was too broken. So
no, definitely is.
Yeah, it's just like At that point, that's a GG. Like no one will ever beat me because they can't. Like I'm literally just saying you can't do it. Which like that's even more broken telepathy because we talked about this in the time capsule episode where we were arguing about the Jowp mind control thing, and you were like, "It's mind control." I was like, "Nah, it's soul manipulation."
You said that like that's
the anti-life equation is soul manipulation.
Yeah, that's soul manipulation.
I think they're about the same, honestly.
They're not.
I think what Jowp's game doing was basically the anti-life equation.
Yeah, I think another thing I had up for our honorable mention, I had Purple Man's ability, the pheromones.
Yeah, for an ability, yeah.
Oh, like that'd be kind of funny if I just walked around, people were like, yeah.
I feel like Professor X is just better.
That's why I think it's so. I'm like, yeah, that's just better. I'm like, just stop, nigga.
Because you can do more with it. Yeah, I mean that one's like that's gonna be a menace we're gonna have to worry about in this world. There's gonna be a guy who takes the Purple Man ability. We're gonna have to worry about him.
So, the second someone tries to get too close to me, I'm like, stop.
He's gonna be like, all right, I want Purple Man's ability. And what's your item? Give me Stormbreaker. Oh, someone watch that guy.
It would have been funny if no one took the. Oh fuck no! Because
the symbiote, I think technically would have counted as an item. I would, because like it's not really an ability. It's like an alien. It's an item.
That's why I took Spawn symbiote because technically a symbiote.
I mean, he's not from Marvel though.
What do you mean? What are we
Spawn's not from Marvel.
Yeah, I know.
So it's not a symbiote.
Yeah, but they call it a symbiote. You know, symbiotes exist outside of Marvel.
Yeah, it's a symbiotic thing. Like I get it. Like a symbiote is a word. I get that, but like it's not the symbiote.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah, it would have been funny if that someone like the permanent ability got like a speed item. There's just like blitzing people, like kill yourself.
That's crazy.
Die.
And genuinely, I don't know. Like I can't even remember. I remember I used to know who like is resistant to Purple Man's ability.
It's people with strong wills. I thought.
Right. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, I'm good. He ain't touching my Batman will.
Apparently, people with regen can also because it's pheromones.
Right.
And technically, since it's a foreign thing, your body can't fight it off. So I think I read something like Wolverine and people with like regen abilities can technically
immune to it.
Immune to it.
You don't have no regen ability.
That man is not touching me, bro.
Why not?
He's just not.
Why not? He doesn't have to touch you. That's not how Purple Man works. It's a pheromone. He doesn't have to touch you. He just has to be around you.
He has to be near me.
He could just be walking around and be like, everyone in this area is about to kill themselves. And you're in the area. I don't think you have any resistance to it. I don't think you do. Unless you just want to argue your will is strong enough. My will is just I don't see why it is. You're just you.
I am just me. I don't know. I think with my adaptability, I think I would just like leave the area. I don't think I am like I don't think with Darn's adaptability is kind of crazy. It kind of saves. It's like a last second thing. Like, oh, this man's about to die. Let me give him like the best chance to survive whatever is about to happen.
Didn't it like teleport him into like somewhere like when he was? What was the instance where he was like about to die and that teleported him away?
It was Hulk. It was like I think it was like Roadbreaker Hulk, and he was fighting like his adaptability made him strong. Like it kept making him stronger till it said like, nah, you're not ready to fight, and it like made him leave. But I think on the off chance he does die, I think it turned him to death.
It turned him into death?
Yeah, like I think like fuck. I think so. I think that's because I remember a long time ago, back in like my debating days. I think someone said like Darwin, like even if he found some way to kill him, I think he turned into death itself.
Right.
Or like at least like a Grim Reaper person. I could be wrong. It's been so long. But for the most,
yeah, I know you just can't die because that's what everyone got mad about, like First Class or something when he died.
Yeah, at least like it's hard. It's super hard to kill him. That's why I was like,
has he ever died? I don't think he ever has.
I don't know. I haven't heard any instances where he has died. That's why when he said like you just phase through me, I'm like, are you really phasing through me?
I can. You just adapt to it.
Yeah,
after it happens.
I feel like I would just adapt to it.
I mean, if I just like seal you away.
Yeah, I think the only way to beat me was to seal me.
Yeah, which I can do with the Speed Force.
You just not put me into the Speed Force?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's why I wanted the negative Speed Force so badly, bro. I was like, the negative Speed Force isn't a power.
You can't also. I don't think you could escape the Speed Force by going into the negative Speed Force.
You don't think so?
I don't think so.
I feel like if that was the case, I feel like the Flash would throw.
He throws Savitar in there, and Savitar can't get out.
I was like, I feel like he would have tried Reverse Flash in there a lot more if he. It's him.
You think Reverse Flash is gonna get trapped like that?
I don't know,
that nigga's like that, bro? He's not like that. Reverse Flash is different, bro.
I know he's different, but there are characters that are faster than him. So I feel like
Reverse Flash,
yeah.
He's not the fastest, but he's the smartest speedster though.
Yeah,
easily.
But I'm just saying if that was a guaranteed way to trap someone with that ability, I feel like they would have done it already.
I feel like he has, because I think he did it to Professor Zoom and to Savitar.
I don't know what Savitar is. You said that. I don't know what that is.
You know who? Oh yeah, you don't read Flash.
I know base Flash stuff. Like I know Professor Zoom is.
Who's Professor Zoom?
Reverse Flash.
No, I mean yeah, but like no, it's different. It's different, like because technically Reverse Flash is called Professor Zoom, but there's also another character in the comics called Professor Zoom. Yeah, there's just like there's also another Reverse Flash that's not the Reverse Flash. He's just that's the thing with Flash comics. They became uncreative with their naming, so they're just like, all right, still Reverse Flash name on it. Is that actually Reverse Flash? Like Dawn? Nah.
The Professor Zoom become reverse. Not reverse. The Dark Flash. The Death.
Red Death? No, I think Red Death is supposed to be like a different character entirely.
I thought that was one of the Flashes just became Death.
I think Wally might have.
Oh.
I'm not sure. But the Professor Zoom I'm thinking of is the guy who's like he's like red and he has like spikes on his arms and stuff. I'll show you a picture of him. It's like red and black. And I feel like I'm out of touch with my my DC knowledge because I don't know a lot of things.
That's what I was saying. When I was researching this, there's so many Marvel abilities I wanted. So I was like, is there any DC ones I wanted? And I really wanted Plastic Man's abilities.
Oh yeah, I forgot I had Plastic Man's abilities.
I wanted that so badly.
Man, I look at Professor Zoom. They're just gonna keep showing me Reverse Flash, bro. That's not who I want, bro. Show me the one I want. I guess he's not. There he is. Okay, yeah. So it's a versus one, but you know, you obviously know who Reverse Flash is in this picture.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But I mean, maybe it's not. Maybe it's just one iteration where it does that. But maybe you could escape from it, but you don't have it, so.
I don't, because you said I couldn't. I'm like, that's bullshit.
Hey, them's the rules, bro.
That's not. I don't know. I want y'all to decide if I got that ability or not.
Because I feel like, right? Like I don't know. Like, could you have taken like Martian physiology and then taken Darwin and be like, boom, now I don't have the fear of fire anymore because I adapted to it? Like, I think that would be fair. No,
you're right. That would have been fair. But what am I combining the anti or?
Well, you're not combining. Where'd you get the anti-life equation from?
I'm gonna say the negative speed force. I said the anti-speed force.
No, but it's just like it's a trickle down effect of something that already exists. So I think it's just not like it's not its own thing.
It kind of is since I think the way it works doesn't Reverse Flash doesn't he generate the negative speed force just like Barry generates?
He created it. Yeah. So that's what I was saying. It's like. It's different than the speed force because he created it. So I think if you wanted to get the negative speed force, you'd have to create it. It's not like an ability; it's more of as a creation.
Yeah, but doesn't technically Barry Allen created the speed force? I thought like
it depends on the iteration. Most often he doesn't though.
I thought he did.
It's just like a thing. It's like he created it because he's a singularity, but like Reverse Flash actually actively created the reverse speed force though to counter the speed force. So it's their creations, but they're not all creations are created the same. It's creations, one's by accident, one's by intention.
Okay.
Because like to say, what was I even gonna say there? I don't know. Lost my track of mind there.
Bro, let's look it up, bro. Mr. Terrific is like claimed as the smartest character in DC universe.
I'm pretty sure he's second. That's what I thought he was. I thought he was.
He's up there. I just looked up. Yeah, one says he's third, one says he's second.
Pretty sure Batman calls him the second.
Yeah.
I mean, he ain't touching Brainiac. Or not touching me in the Mobius chair. That was another item. That was another item.
Mobius chair? I had to call bullshit on that. Like, you cannot take that.
Oh, we can't take that Mobius chair, but we can take Spawn's cape, though? Come on, bro.
Spawn's cape is different. It's not making me travel backwards and forwards back in time and know all knowledge in the universe. It just makes me make any item, or at least most items I want, with the cape. It makes me like immune to like any damage that's have holy weapons.
That's like the same. It just gives me complete immunity to everything.
Holy weapons exist. What's the counter to the Mobius chair?
The Mobius chair? I mean,
what's the counter to that? I have a counter. Do you have the Mobius chair have a counter? Do you know anything?
I mean, how did Batman get the Mobius chair?
I don't even remember. I just remember
he had to beat someone to get it. So
I don't know if he did. I
don't think it was just given to him, bro. He had to beat someone to get it.
I honestly believe he just. I know he didn't just stumble across them. I think the chair was empty and he just sat in it.
Nah. I'm pretty sure because it's the storyline where they all become gods and he becomes the god of intelligence.
Yeah, and then
but they all had to fight the respective gods because that's where Flash fights the god of speed, the Red Death.
Yeah, but I don't think all of them was just a straight up fight. I think he just.
IQ'd the god of intelligence.
I don't know what he did.
So the weakness is Batman. So I'm the weakness.
I don't know, man. I forgot what he did.
Batman pulled Natachi. He said the only weakness of this chair is me.
Yeah. Who else became a god in that one? I know Green Lantern became like god of light, and yeah, Superman became the god of strength. I don't know, man. I think my Spawn thing is not as broken as you think it is.
It's very broken.
I don't know. You took the fucking Speed Force. I had to like, nah, bro. You're not putting me down without a fight, dog. You're gonna have to kill me, bro.
What other things were you thinking about taking? I mean, obviously there's like the web shoot. Like if I wanted to go the funner, I would have took Spider-Man's powers and the web shooters, right? But I was thinking about like I need to be OP. Right?
Yeah, that's why I took Rogue's powers. So like someone did have a power we wanted. I'm like, I'm just taking that ability.
It's only temporary though.
Not if I hold him long enough. I gain him forever if I just hold him.
Wasn't that only for Captain Marvel though? Like she can't always.
She can do that to anyone. The thing is, like, if she does that to someone, it kills them. That's why, or like, it puts them near death. That's why she felt bad when she did to Captain Marvel, because she almost killed her.
I don't know, man. I feel like that's not right. I think it's a one-time thing. I don't think
one-time thing because she doesn't want to kill anyone.
Nah, because
it's not a one-time
way. There's no way that's actually a fact.
I think she wanted to do it to the Juggernaut, if I'm not mistaken, but I can't remember. It's been so long. My comic knowledge is so.
You're showing me there's never been a villain that Rogue is on like this person deserves to die. There's never been a villain. There are some bad. Venom eats babies, bro. Like there's people out there that are bad. No, and she was like, they don't need to die.
I'm sure it is, but that's what her ability is. She sucks like the life force out of someone, and if held for long exposure, they die.
But it doesn't mean she gets the powers permanently.
I mean, that's how they explain how she got the ability permanently, because she held it.
I thought it was just like a one-time instance.
Why would it be only for her?
Because it's the only time it's ever happened.
Because she doesn't want to do it. She's not a villain. She's not over here saying, give me your power, nigga. Your soul is mine. But I'm different. If you have an ability I want, I'm taking it.
Let's see. Rogue is limited to how much power she can absorb. Basically, okay.
Well, yeah,
so
I think that's
too much.
Yeah, I think that's why she couldn't take all of Juggernaut's, I believe, because his power comes from like a fucking like gym, which is like it's like a gym that's like actually like omnipotent. I also thought about like fun things. Like I could take Kitty Pryde's power, just get like
Bro, it's exactly what this post says. The same thing. It's like the Miss Marvel thing was a one of a kind thing. It's always been established that it's been temporary.
Hasn't? That was one time thing.
Obviously, nothing's like I haven't found anything confirmed. Like, there's no like author's note that says it, but like Marvel has so many authors, so who's to say? But there's nothing confirming that she can get anything permanently just from doing what she did to Miss Marvel.
Okay.
The entire situation was one of a kind. Something about Miss Marvel's Kree elements.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and it's saying that's not normally how her powers work. See, I knew it wasn't like because I feel like if that was a permanent thing, I would have heard about that. Like,
yeah, but I feel like it just would have been something with her character. It's like I don't want.
But you have to think about there were so many times the X-Men themselves kill people, so there's no way. There's just never been any other villain. She's like they need to die. There's no way.
I mean, yeah, I still can kill people with my touch. I just can't take their power ability.
Yeah, you can take it for a while, but not permanently.
Yeah, not permanently.
Yeah.
Unless I just find like a loophole with someone else's ability.
I'm gonna have to stop you, bro.
Why? I'm literally doing this on Archie. Someone like you tries to fuck with me. I'm like, stop.
What are you gonna do? I throw you in the Speed Force like now. Live your life. Now live your life. Right now, that's a genjutsu, bro. That's a genjutsu.
I'm throwing you into the Speed Force.
Yeah. Like, what else am I gonna do?
Oh no! Just leave me alone.
I guess I could like take off your arms and legs and like scatter them around the world. Like, you'll eventually just regen them.
Yeah, I'll just regen them.
I don't know what Darwin would make you do, regen it or just like have them come back to you. I don't know.
I think he would just give me the regen ability. I think that's what often what he does, just regens them.
Yeah. So I just have to trap you with the Speed Force, or just like I don't know. I guess
how about we just chill?
No,
and let me because
you're out here trying to like steal people's powers.
I'm not
messing with dead bodies. You're a menace. I gotta take you down.
I'm gonna say give me a month.
To do what?
Just give me a month, and then if you want to do something to me,
prep time. You got prep. I have Batman's mind, bro. That month applies to me too, Deven. You want to give Batman prep time with all the abilities I have?
All I'm gonna say is give me a month. I'm asking for a day.
Yeah, at the end of the day, how much prep time can really stop you from me moving at like the speed of light and throwing you into the Speed Force? There's nothing. I don't think there's anything that can.
I thought it was maybe it was like prep time. Mr. Terrific can make something like, all right, if you into this room like saps like your like energy. I don't know.
But the Batman would just figure it out. Like he'd be like, that room looks sus. I'm not going.
I'm not going in there, bro. I don't know. Maybe if I made if I could forticate myself, I'm like, all right, I'm eating.
You'd have to leave some point, and I'm gonna be waiting. You're not gonna just stay in that box forever.
I don't know.
At that point, you might as well just go into the Speed Force. Because you trapped yourself anyways. At least give yourself the Speed Force is like it's this whole realm. You have the whole dimension to roam, and you're probably gonna be the only guy in there unless I throw some other people in there. Unless there's some other menaces. I just use that as like the Phantom Zone.
Yeah, that's what you're basically doing.
I'm just like, all right, everyone, chill in the Speed Force real quick. Y'all are menaces. Like I find the Purple Man guy. I'm like, all right, you go in there. I feel like the Purple Man guy can maybe kill you. It just depends on how much Darwin's loopholes are. It depends on how broken Darwin is.
Yeah.
But I mean, I know a lot of X-Men characters are pretty broken. Like I said, the Gateway guy, like
the Gateway's insane.
Yeah, it's like I wouldn't be surprised if he just doesn't have a weakness. Oh, his name is Armando.
Yeah, that's what I said. I was like, Armando. This nigga Spanish.
I thought he was. Oh, I guess that was just a movie.
Yeah, I think the movie.
I thought he was just an alien because that nigga looks like an alien.
I think that's.
I guess the mutation. Yeah. But aliens can also be mutants, though.
I think anyone could. I think only humans can be mutants because I think with the mutants. It's an X gene that was created by what those people are called within humans. Because they're a subrace of humans.
Okay, well the X gene thing was like, retcon isn't the right word, but it kind of is because like that wasn't the thing that was always established. It was more like if you have a mutation in your stream. But I think they added
Eternals or whatever, or I think it was a high evolutionary. I thought he made the X gene.
I think this is a later adaptation thing because originally I'm pretty sure the mutant thing was just more about like you have a mutation, so you have powers, right? And I think people started getting confused because of the Inhumans and Spider-Man. They're like, how is Spider-Man not just a mutant or something? And then how is like the Inhumans not? And then they had to create all these other things. I think that's when the X gene came about because they're like, okay, this is the differentiator here. But I'm pretty sure there are aliens who are like not X-Men but like mutants. I'm pretty sure.
That's what I can think of. They're all like deformed in a way, but
well, yeah, but like I thought there was like an alien who became an X-Men at one point. I can look more into what's his name, Darwin, later, but I don't think it's ugly. Yeah, there's a couple. There's a whole list for alien mutants: Ariel, Krakoa, Mojo,
Krakatoa,
Warlock. Lockhead.
Sounds like Benton aliens.
There's not a lot. There's only like 10 on here, but yeah, there are aliens. Yeah.
Really, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I knew there was at least one. Mojo. I feel like I've seen this guy. Isn't this? Oh wait, no. I'm thinking of Legion. You know who Legion is?
The most broken nigga. Yeah. I don't. Legion power is like he doesn't have a power. He has like multiple personalities, has multiple like powers, right? Like every personality he has like a power, and he's constantly gaining new personalities. So he's constantly gaining new powers.
Loki feels like Jowp Eduardo.
Yeah,
without the personalities thing.
Yeah, I think with him, like Eduardo's more like he's like adapting, like more like Darwin. With Legion, he can't control his personalities. They kind of control him.
I thought he could.
I thought it was like he's always someone new.
Yeah, but I thought he like was consciously making those personalities.
I think he's actually insane.
Okay.
And I think he's constantly fighting for control.
Okay, then it's different than I thought. Okay, I thought he was more broken because I thought he was like
he's broken because he has all those abilities. So.
Well, yeah, but I thought he was like consciously making more personalities just so he could get more abilities.
That's why he's so dangerous. Because I think his ability is like creating new abilities, but like since he's like schizophrenic, those abilities are assigned to like personality traits. Right. If I remember correctly.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy then. I was genuinely like doing research for this. I was like, damn, I want to read some X-Men comics, bro. I feel like the X-Men just have so many good abilities and they're cool.
They're fun sometimes. I find them more fun when they are interacting with someone else. Like it's not like a sole X-Men thing.
What do you mean?
Well, like a lot of like the big events that involve like the other heroes, like sometimes like the Avengers. I mean, it's mainly the Avengers.
Nah, the X-Men and Avengers is like the worst collab, bro. The Avengers comics are ass. Avengers don't have good comics. They're carried by the very few teams like Secret Wars and Civil War. But even the Civil War is not really like an Avengers thing. It's more like a Marvel thing.
Yeah, I want to say like I don't mean like Avengers specific comics. Cause like, the Avengers at this point, like anyone can be part of it. Like I feel like damn near the whole Marvel roster is part of the Avengers. But
yeah, probably.
I meant like comics, X-Men comics that involved like the brief cameo of the Avengers because
like
the Avengers,
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man and Captain America can be like, "Hey, stop that! You're like, what you're doing, bad." And Magneto's like, shut up, nigga. What do you do?
I think I completely disagree. I think the opposite. I think the X-Men comics are the best when they don't have those, because then they're worried about like their own. It's like their own story. It's like instead of like trying to focus on, oh, we're gonna get the cameos, haha, clap moment. It's Captain America. It's more like here's a storyline we're following that.
Because like with the Dark Phoenix stuff, if I remember correctly, because like it was basically just like the X-Men versus the Avengers at certain points. Because like
and I hated that storyline. I think X-Men versus Avengers was so boring.
Really, I love that because I always get like twisted in my mind because I know it's because Dark Phoenix doesn't come from House of M. Those are two separate storylines, if I remember correctly. Because the X-Men and Avengers, they fight multiple times. I think X-Men versus the Avengers specific comic line goes into House of M, I believe. I think that was a good storyline. The House of M.
The House of M is good, but I don't
everything
think
leading up to it was pretty good too.
Yeah, the House of M is good. I don't think the Avengers versus the X-Men is good though. House of M is great. The House of M is an X-Men story though.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. The House of M involves other people because like she didn't only change the X-Men life, she changed everyone's life. So people Captain America, Doctor Strange were like, hey, stop that.
But that's okay, I don't consider that like involving other people like at the crossover, because that's just the Marvel universe being aware that they're a universe with other characters. But like Marvel X-Men versus Avengers is more like this is a crossover event. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Well, that's what I meant.
Or like the bombastic Spider-Man storyline with the Fantastic Four. That was just hey, you guys like Spider-Man? Hey, Spider-Man's in the Fantastic Four. Like I don't like those events because I think those are just like cheap. Oh, you like Spider-Man? Here you go.
Well, at least that's what I meant. What I meant was like I don't like storylines that only they isolate themselves because like there's other heroes in the universe. Like what are these other heroes doing while this one person's doing all this?
Right.
That's what I meant. Like you know how it is. You have all these heroes in New York. You tell me not.
But that's every comic. You could just say I don't enjoy Spider-Man comics because what is every other New York nigga doing while these Spider-Man guys are going? You can do that for damn near anything in Marvel, especially if they're a New York-based hero.
But that's why some with that's why I said with the X-Men comics I really like when they involve other people because that's like they have fun interactions.
But I think the X-Men actually make more sense when they don't involve other people because they are their own team. So it's like why would the Avengers go help the X-Men? The X-Men are their own team. They can deal with their own problems. That's the same logic they use for Fantastic Four. It's like I think Spider-Man, when you talk to the Avengers, like, why don't we help the Fantastic Four more often? They're right there in New York. It's like they're a team. They can handle their own stuff. It's like the same logic they apply to X-Men. Whereas Spider-Man, it's like he's not a team. If Green Goblin's taking over New York, where is Iron Man? Why is that nigga just chilling in his Avengers Tower, like doing nothing? Like that's the times where it's like it's dumb.
Yeah, but with the X-Men, like what you said, like,
and also they're in New York, but they're uptown. Yeah, so they're farther away than all like the New York City. They're not in New York City.
Manchester.
Yeah, Manchester.
Yeah,
so they're actually farther away from all the other New York people are.
Yeah, I feel like the difference between the Fantastic Four and X-Men now, like the Fantastic Four, like we can handle our own things, and with the X-Men, they're kind of like worried about like their own things. So sometimes
and mutant things.
Yeah, so I feel like the Avengers kind of always had to step in sometimes because they're like, "Yo, what you're doing is kind of like you're endangering other people's lives," and like Charles Xavier is also sometimes like a pacifist or a pussy, depending on what iteration. They kind of make him like a super pacifist in some iterations. So sometimes characters like Iron Man, like, all right, nigga, either you do this or I gotta step in.
I feel like he always is, except for like, like you're saying, like some iteration. But yeah, they always make him like a pushover.
Yeah, pushover. And so people gotta step in. Like, bro, Magneto's doing all this, killing these people, and if you don't stop him, we're gonna stop him.
But I don't think it's not usually supposed to be interpreted as like, oh, he's just a pushover. I think it's more like he's more optimistic. He's optimistic that because Magneto's his friend, he's like Magneto will change. He doesn't actually want to do harm type thing. And other people like Iron Man step in. Iron Man's not a nihilist, but he's like more pessimistic than he is. He's like, no, he'll never change.
Yeah, you're like, bro, you gotta kill that guy, and he's like, no, I could change him.
Yeah. I don't know. I genuinely, from what I remember reading X-Men comics, they were always pretty good, and I kind of want to get back into it, especially after doing this.
So, yeah, they're always been super fun, especially when they evolve the future stuff with Cable.
Yeah.
And Hope.
I just started getting into my my like comic bag again, anyways, after this movie, because I was like, I'm gonna read the new 2099 comic line because I haven't read that one. I read the old one, but I don't think I've ever read. Well, it's like it's not new. I think it came out like 2017, but it's like new to me because I haven't read Spider-Man comics since like 2012 or something. Because in my opinion, the Spider-Man comics kind of fell off after a certain point, which most people would agree with me.
Most comics fell off after like 2010, 2012.
I don't think so. It's like I'm pretty sure House of M is like after that point. Like I think there's still some good ones after, but I think Spider-Man in general fell off at that point. If you're talking about like Marvel in general, maybe like 2015, 2016.
Whenever all new Marvel came out, that's around when I kind of stopped reading.
Oh, that's like 2016, I think.
Yeah,
So,
okay, so yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's when everyone agreed Marvel fell off. But like for me, Spider-Man, I was done with Spider-Man after like 2012 run and whatever. Like the what's like the I think the Ultimate run is the one that was ended in 2010. Either that one or Spectacular. Yeah, but after that one, I was like, yeah, Spider-Man, they're in the mud right now, so I'm done. And that was my guy. Spider-Man was my guy. So when he fell off, I was like, I think I'm done reading comics now, and I just like moved on.
Yeah, I think the only comics I actually enjoyed that were like new or like the Logan comics.
I haven't read any of those.
Yeah, because it's part of all new Marvel, but it's basically what Old Man Logan's based on. It is like Old Man Logan movie. Yeah. Maybe I think that's why they based it on. But Old Man Logan is the character, and I know he goes fight like the Maestro, the Hulk.
The Maestro? Oh yeah.
No, not me. The Hulk.
No, I thought you were talking like the Music Maestro.
Oh, the Music Maestro.
I was like, that's a different comic. That's a whole different company.
I remember when I first read that because the Hulk calls himself the Maestro, and I was like, hey, that's my name.
Yeah, but spelled right.
Yeah. I spelled mine incorrectly on purpose. It was my name's ironic.
No, it's not.
No,
it's not.
It was always ironic.
Deven, you thought it was spelled that way. You're not gonna try and gaslight and manipulate the timeline.
How did you tell me what
You're trying to alter the timeline. I was there, Deven. You were like, "This is how it's spelled." No, it was not.
No, you're the gaslight me.
You're gaslighting the viewers.
The Maestro has always been ironic. Ever since like Inception or whatever the word is, it's been ironic, and I spelt it incorrectly on purpose.
No, you didn't.
I know what Maestro means. I
do now.
I've always known what the Maestro was. I was always a music nerd. I know what the Maestro is.
No,
I'm gonna let you gaslight me. I know these things. All right.
If you want to really get specific. The reason I know you spelled it wrong on purpose is because you never even said Maestro in the video. You said Meister, but you changed it. You retconned it to Maestro.
Yeah, I retconned it to Maestro.
Yeah, from Meister. So you did misspell it to begin with.
But the thing is, since I said Meister, you can infer I know both of these words. I know what they both mean.
That's not how inferring works.
Why not? I know what both of these words mean, and I know of the words, and I purposely chose to spell Maestro incorrectly.
Whatever. Well, to each their own. You wouldn't try and convince people that way, and then you can do that.
Whatever. I'm not let you gaslight my own memories.
I'm not gaslighting anyone. I'm just saying what it is. People are gonna believe what they want to believe, anyways.
I guess.
But yeah, like I was saying, yeah, I got into reading the 2099 ones because I wanted to read some of the new Miguel stuff because I wanted to see what was going on with it. Because I remember the last one I remember reading was the one with where I saw like the 2099 Venom, and he was pretty cool. And I think
I don't know. I didn't know he had a Venom.
Yeah, that 2099 Venom's kind of crazy because he has like this poison that like disintegrate your skin.
What?
Like Miguel's regeneration is just so good though. He just ate that. Or no, I think it's because he has an immunity to poison. I think
okay, yeah, because I know he can bite people and inject them with the toxin. Can he? He can like paralyze people with his bite.
Yeah, so I think he just had like an immunity to it. That's what it wasn't his regeneration. He does have regeneration, but I don't think it's that crazy. I think it was just more like he was resistant to the poison. But yeah, Miguel's he was always a character that interested me since was it Web of Shadows, I believe, or Edge of Time? It's Edge of Time, I think.
So with the game?
The game, yeah. I was like, damn, this guy's kind of clean. Let me go read some of the comics of it because I like his aesthetic. It looks nice. And also, Shattered Dimensions. You get to play in his dimension, and I was like, dude, this place looks cool. I want to see a futuristic Spider-Man. Looks like a cool thing.
Yeah, my only interaction with Miguel before anything was the show because I remember the only show he has, the 2099 show.
He has a show? I didn't even know he had a show. No,
dude, I have fond memories of I think it's 4Kids. I can't remember what it is, but it's one of those Saturday things, Saturday channels that come on, and like you see like all the cars flying and all the buildings, and you see Miguel. And as a kid, I was like, bro, who the fuck is this guy?
No, I didn't even know he had a show.
Yeah, it's pretty old. I think so I remember he used to get hit by shit. I'm like, bro, how come the spider sense ain't working? And I was like, oh, he doesn't have the spider sense.
Yeah. That's another thing I liked that was cool about him. He's not just a copy paste Spider-Man. Like Spider-Man Noir is just a copy paste Spider-Man basically, but
his stories are fun though.
Well, the powers though, is what I'm saying. Like that's what I liked about Miguel because you're getting a different story, which you can get that from any Spider-Man, but you're also getting a different skill set.
Yeah. Like
the Spidey sense is a big reason for I'm like Spider-Man's danger should not really be that like crazy most of the time.
Yeah.
Which is what I was telling you in that one point. It's like, yeah, Spider-Man gets tagged people for plot because most of the time Spider-Man, it's been established, he'll just override his spider sense if he doesn't like.
If he doesn't think
he's he's like, nah, because that's why he gets hit a lot. And also, I think you brought this up in the episode too. You said Scorpion, but I already explained Scorpion's tail for some.
Well,
reason.
I said it. I was like, bro, niggas like Scorpion tackle, but I know
Scorpion's tail for some reason is immune to it.
Is it actually?
It was like established because I think Scorpion's tail is like not registered by the spidey sense, like as like a weapon. I can't remember why. It was like a technicality. I remember looking.
I didn't know that.
I said it in the episode before you said the Scorpion thing. And then you just like skipped over it and still said Scorpion.
I must have just not heard you say that because I know like Peter himself or like anyone with Spider Sense, they have to actively choose like to listen to the Spider Sense.
Right. Well, it wasn't always that way. I think that was like what they changed it when they realized it was too broken. Because I don't think it was always like he had to choose. I think it was automatically it would tell him
like it would tell him and then like
yeah. I think they changed it retro. Like when Peter gets better with his ability, I think he realized he could turn it off, which would make sense, obviously. But yeah, like I like the idea of giving Miguel a completely different set. Like he's still Spider-Man,
but yeah, he still has like a hyper. Like his senses are like insane. So
yeah,
it kind of covers
but different type of senses though, which is cool. It's a different feel. But yeah, so I think after that, after I finish that whole run, it's only like 11 issues, and then I'm gonna read like some X-Men. I think I might read some like New Mutant stuff, like 2020 stuff. Because I've heard the 2020's X-Men has been pretty good.
Really?
Yeah.
If that's the case, I might get back into comics. This is like he said, I stopped reading comics. I haven't read a comic since I was like young.
Well, you picked up some lines every now and then, like
yeah, I'll research about the comic, but I haven't physically read a comic in a while because like I said,
I'm not gonna physically read it. I'm gonna read it online.
Well,
I ain't picking up no comic book.
Well, that's what I meant by like reading. About like when I do like research and stuff, like debates, I'm like, oh, let me like look up this feed and let me like read this like one like panel, see what's going on with this panel. But I haven't like read a active comic in a while.
Yeah,
I might revisit old comics. Like, oh yeah, I remember like loving this comic. Let me just like reread it real quick.
I remember I did at first want to read the Gambit ones based on like everyone like Multiverse saying Gambit was going crazy. So that's another reason for why I'd want to read the X-Men stuff. I want to see what Gambit does because I've heard Gambit has some pretty cool storylines with the fact that his dad is like the king of thieves and stuff like that. So I'm just curious to see what's going on with the X-Men and hopefully that'll give me some more like knowledge on the X-Men.
Yeah, researching and stuff. Yeah, like you said, like when I was researching, I was looking like all like the YouTube channels. Like, all right, what's the coolest comic book items? What's the coolest like comic book abilities? Seeing some of these storylines, like man, maybe I should just get back into comics.
Dude, I did not research this at all. I did all of this morning.
Really?
I did all of that this morning, bro.
Well, I did, like you have like the basic stuff, right? I'm not saying you do, but like you have like the basic abilities you can take. I'm like, no, I want to see. Let me just like stretch my brain out. Let me see like what I do remember, and like let me just comb through it if I remember anything. And like I said, like oh yeah, I forgot. I actually really enjoy Plastic Man. Plastic Man's like my second favorite DC hero.
Yeah, and that's exactly what I thought. I was like, dude, Deven loves Plastic Man powers. I'm just gonna take it to cook him.
Like I love it.
The fact that you didn't take him first was crazy. To me.
Like no, what did I take? I think I took Darwin's abilities first. Yeah. I think you took Speed for.
I wasn't gonna take Darwin's. Though.
I know you did it, but I was like, no, fuck it, I need it just in case.
Yeah, I actually didn't even think about that. Like, I think if I would,
that's the first ability I did think about. Like, nah, yeah. I'm thinking about
if I would have researched, I probably would have taken Darwin's, but I didn't even think about it.
That's the first ability I put on my list. Oh fuck.
I mean, if anyone takes Kryptonian physiology, you're cracked. I mean,
yeah, they are cracked.
Or like, what's the Firestorm's ability?
That was
what's his, like
on my
the
list.
Matrix, or I don't know what his ability would even be called.
I don't know, but I just know you can just like fuck with like molecules. You can just like gather and do whatever you want with molecules. Yeah, it's basically like an alchemist, basically.
Yeah, I thought another item. I was like, I think Dr. Fate's helmet's a little too broken because, or like Zatanna's wand. Cause like
I don't think Zatanna's wand is as broken as you think.
Is it not?
I think she herself is broken.
Okay, that makes sense.
Most of her spells she can cast with her mind.
Okay,
she doesn't have to use the wand. I think the wand is just like a.
Just like static?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I thought Dr. Fate's helmet was definitely too broken. That is what gives Dr. Fate
it's a god.
Power.
His helmet is literally a god.
Yeah, so they had no shot. But if anyone somehow took like, something crazy, it's like, all right, we're gonna have to stop them.
Yeah, that man needs to be
like they're a menace.
Like, yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm Superman. What do we gotta do? I'm like, all right, Gabe, so let's be worse.
Well, I mean, I'm just gonna hope that there's a firestorm out there who can make kryptonite. Well, make some peak kryptonite, actually.
He's like, no. Well, dude, like, yeah, I want that.
I mean, it still makes him weak, doesn't it? Or does it only make him gay?
I think it only makes him gay. I don't think
that's crazy. Never mind. I thought it made him weak and gay.
I think it only made him gay.
Well, then never mind. Make regular kryptonite then.
If you made him gay, he's like, yeah, all right, I'm gonna need you to bend over. I'm like, stop.
I don't think he could touch me.
No, he couldn't.
No, there's no way.
I mean, maybe he could. I mean, you're not going. I mean,
he's Kryptonian physiology. He's not Superman.
I mean, you're not the Flash. You have the Speed Force. You're not the Flash.
Speed Force. Yeah, but like, come on, man. Like at peak.
We keep talking about this.
Okay, regardless, at peak Superman, peak Flash, Superman's not catching the Flash regardless.
No, you're right.
On average, Superman's not catching the Flash on average.
I think flying wise, because like
flying, yes, but that's because you're up high, right? He would cover more distance, but you have to get down to catch him.
Yeah, you're right.
So yeah, maybe flying wise, he could cover more distance, but you're not catching me and covering more distance are two different things. So it wouldn't matter. Which is why I think technically one time when they did race, he did win because he flew up high. Yeah, but like
that's I think they raced again, like running, and Flash beat him.
I mean, if I get Wally Wed Speed Force, it's over. Give me Wally Speed Force, I'm done. Ain't nobody touching me.
Yeah, literally, you're insane. Then you get the Hulk.
That's
like, what are you doing?
Speed.
Yeah, it's infinite speed.
Yeah. The Hulk is literally just my like just in case that's like just in case because like the Hulk activates if Bruce dies. So if somehow somebody kills me, then Hulk wakes up and then regens me back to life.
And then I get the Hulk with the Speed Force. Like, what are we doing here?
And with Batman's mind, if I'm like Professor Hulk, if I'm the Maestro,
you're against that, bro. If you're trying to throw the Hulk, bro,
how do you think he became the Maestro? Because Bruce Banner thought about it, did all these experiments. You don't think Batman would do that? Batman like, let me merge them, and then he figured it out, cracked the code.
He's correct. He did it.
I wouldn't be surprised. Batman seems like he could do that.
Probably. He's like, yeah, Hulk, I'm gonna need you to calm down.
Yeah, Hulk with the Speed Force. What else do I have? The Lantern Ring.
The Green Lantern Ring.
The Iron Man suit. Give me the Odin Buster.
He said Iron Man suit. I'm like, all right, I guess. Like, what are you using the suit for? You have the fucking Speed Force. You're a Batman.
To fly and be able to breathe in space. That was the main thing. I was just worried about someone teleporting me into space.
So just like trying to like ring you out.
Yeah, because I'm like, that was legit. What the Iron Man suit was for was just in case someone tried to kill me with like the space thing. I was like, all right, Iron Man suit, boom. Easy money. Obviously, the Speed Force, I could just. That one was like a little iffy because I didn't know if you would give me that. Because yes, with the Speed Force, you could technically like you can choose your entry and exit points, but like I didn't know if you'd be like where you're gonna run on if you're in space, right? So,
yeah, but knowing Flash, he probably does have some crazy shit where he was in space and he somehow like ran on the some atomic particles of the sun.
I mean, he would disintegrate if he was that close to the sun.
Well, not on the sun, but like the sun like protrudes like.
Oh, that's what you mean.
Yeah,
like
electrons
rays.
And shit.
Yeah, I mean, I know he's ran on clouds before. I've never seen him run in space.
I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised knowing Flash. But I would have had that weakness to ring out. The only ring out I have is your fucking Speed Force. You did that. Like, what is this?
I mean, there's gonna be other people who have like pocket dimensions. I'm sure, like Blink. Blink can trap you in her pocket dimension as well. The X-Men.
The only teleporting X-Men I know is Nightcrawler. I didn't know there was
Gateway.
I didn't know about Gateway. You said Gateway. Who the fuck is this nigga?
Yeah, Blink is kind of low-key a better version of a. I think any teleportation that involves portals is always going to automatically be better than just a teleport because you don't have to worry about teleporting against something.
Yeah, but
that's what Nightcrawler. The only reason Nightcrawler doesn't happen to him as often is because his senses are really good, so he has like a general awareness.
Yeah, he has the awareness.
Yeah, but I mean, it's still he's still playing the gamble every time. And if you have someone like fast enough or someone who has better reaction time than him, they can just predict where he's going to be and kill him. Like I think Dr. Doom got him that way multiple times. So yeah, Blink is she's a female. Well, she's not an X-Men. I think she's a Brotherhood. I think she's a villain, but she has teleporting powers. But like hers like travels through pocket dimensions.
Yeah, there's just so many like.
There's plenty of people who I think have like some pocket dimension or something.
I don't know. The X-Men are crazy. Like X-Man, Cable. Hulk.
Yeah, I mean X-Man's just basically better Rogue, right? Or no, that's Mimic. Mimic is like better Rogue. Yeah.
I think X-Man just has like every ability. I think so. I think X-Man.
I don't think so. I think he was just better Jean Grey. Like I thought he had like the main three's power, like Jean Grey, Wolverine, and Cyclops.
I thought he had more. I might be thinking about someone else. Or is that Cable? Well, Cable has he has like telekinetic powers.
Yeah.
That's how he keeps away from the techno virus.
I mean, there's also like some time traveling items people could take. Like I think Kang's time machine. You could take that. Someone could time travel and be a menace. But I mean, I got that time travel covered as well. So I'm good. You're not.
You can time travel?
Speed Force, yeah.
Oh my god. Speed Force does everything, bruh.
Yeah. The Speed Force is broken. It's crazy. I got regeneration. I think the only thing. Oh wait, I have Batman's mind. Batman has photographic memory, doesn't he?
Probably. I mean, I can just invent time travel with Mr. Terrific's ability. I'm like, all right.
Mr. Trick hasn't created time travel though.
That man can create time,
but he hasn't. It's not about can.
No,
he hasn't done it.
No,
he hasn't done it.
That.
He hasn't done it. Mr.
Like,
Fantastic hasn't done it either.
Time travel?
I don't think so. Not that I know if he hasn't done it.
Like I gotta be good.
Kang did it in Marvel. You know what? Kang is from the future of Marvel. And then in DC, I don't even know anyone who time travels in DC.
I think Mr. Fantastic on a certain
aside from Reverse Flash, he's the only one I know.
I feel like if Mr. Fantastic can dimensionally hop, I feel like he can time hop.
He hasn't done it though. You have to show me the scan. Well, there's like I think he can, but has he done it though?
I don't know, man. I feel like
the only niggas I know who time travel in DC are the Flash people. And I'm pretty sure, like, I think the Legends of Tomorrow is just a CW exclusive. I don't think they actually exist in DC. They might though.
That's the one with the.
But they're also from the future. They're like from the huge future.
The Legends of Tomorrow.
Yeah, they're the people who like travel back in time to like stop like anomalies from happening. Have you ever seen that clip of like gorilla?
Oh, the grizzly! Yeah, is that Barack Obama? Yes. I was like, what is Joe Gross talking about?
He's like Barack Obama. I'm like, dude.
I always see like people like comment on like because I saw it on TikTok and people were like, bro, why are there two like monkeys in this room? I was like,
that's crazy.
I'm like, brother.
Yeah. Let us know what you guys would pick. I don't think you guys have ever done that before, but you know, this time, let us know what you'd pick. You guys been pretty good at commenting the stuff we asked you to do. Like we asked you to do the 3x3 stuff. You guys all dropped it, I think, except for Tana, but like most of you guys dropped this. I mean, let us know what you'd pick here. I mean, this is pretty general. Obviously, you know, you can't take the ones me and Deven take, obviously, because they're already gone. But yeah, just let us know what you would take, abilities and powers, and let us know why. Let us know what your goal is, maybe to have fun. If you want to try be a menace, just let us know so we know if we got to stop you in this world or not. Also, let us know who won, who has the better draft, me or Deven. Or maybe I'll make a poll, I don't know. I haven't thought about it yet. We'll see. But yeah, follow everything, like everything, do the stuff, and we'll see you.